Hello everyone, I'm Ron Li. Today I will give you a presentation about the economics of public issues, the graying of America. America is aging. When I say aging, I mean the number of people over 65 is getting larger and the baby boomers are nearing retirement. There are two main forces causing this situation. One is we are living longer. As we all know, the average life of America is 78 now. And the second reason is the birth rate is near record low levels. That is, current couples are less likely to give birth. The situation of median age in US is 38 now, which is 10 years older than the median age in 1970. As we can see, the proportion of people who are older than 65 is getting larger in next several decades. Even though, what's the problem do we have with this? To answer this question, please remember, the old people are expensive. Why I say that? Let me show you some numbers. People over 65 now consume over 1/3 of the federal government budget. Social Security payments to retirees are running over $500 billion a year. The Medicare costs around $350 billion a year. We can see the two main expenses on old people are Social Security benefits and the Medicare benefits. In these two equations, the Social Security benefits is 2 to 5 times the payroll taxes that the old people pay to government, and the Medicare benefits is 5 to 20 times the payroll taxes the old people have paid to the program. But where do those Social Security benefits and the Medicare benefits come from? Actually, they are all financed by the payroll taxes. From here, we can say that the burden of taxpayers are getting larger nowadays. For Social Security and Medicare to stay as they are, the payroll tax rate may have to rise from 50% to 25% in next 15 years. Let's consider the number of retirees each worker must support in different years. In 1946, one old person was supported by 42 younger people. In 1960, one old person was supported by 9 younger people. Today, 3 younger people support 1 old person. In 2030, only 2 persons support 1 people. So we can see the burden of taxpayers is increasing largely. Let's separate the whole population in the world into 2 parts. One is younger people and one is older people. The horizontal axis is child's consumption and the vertical axis is parents' consumption. And this is the budget line of them, and this is the indifference curve of them, U0. And if the child is willing to pay Y1 minus C amount of money to his parents, and the parents will gain from Y0 prime to C prime. And this is the optimum A that they both get. But what if the government collect tax, let's say Y0 minus Y1 amount of money? This is the tax. The amount the child is willing to pay will will be Y1 minus C, this amount of money to his parents. But the parents' gain is still C prime minus Y0 prime because the government give those taxes to them. So in this situation, the program doesn't change anything in the relationship that between the parents and the child. But in this situation, it's quite different. This child doesn't will not to pay any money to his parents. So his indifference curve is here, U0, and the optimum is B here. If the government collects taxes, let's say still C0 minus C1, this is the tax, and the consumption will reduce in the child, and the consumption of parents will gain from C0 prime to C1 prime. Obviously, the child is worse off because the indifference curve U0 shifts into U1. But the parents gets better off because their consumption gain from C0 prime to C1 prime. So this situation is the parents gains a lot. The implication of this analysis is that the effects of purported wealth transfer program, such as Social Security program or the Medicare program, depend critically on the relationships among individuals. In this situation, higher Social Security taxes leads to dollar-for-dollar reductions in the consumption of younger individuals and corresponding increases in consumption for the older generation. Yet, in this situation, it is entirely possible that adjustments in voluntary intergeneration transfers makes it possible for individuals to largely or completely offset the redistributive effects of this program. Let's consider what Chile has done to the aging problem. They transformed the system into one that is rapidly converting itself into a completely private pension system. The result has been security for existing retirees, higher potential benefits for future retirees, and lower taxes for all other workers. At last, I want to say is our current Social Security benefit and Medicare program cannot solve the graying problem in America. So we have to change. We have to change the Social Security or Medicare program to fit the American current situation, just like Chile did. Thus, our taxpayers will have a happier life, and the seniors will have a beautiful golden age. Thank you very much.